The glitch that could hold up government stimulus checks for thousands of families here in the mountains. The delay is related to tax preparation services that do rapid refund checks for their customers during tax season. News 13's Kimberly King is joining us live tonight from Marion. And Kim, you spoke with one man who really needs this money.
Frank, he has a new baby and a wife who just lost her job. He says that he is hoping for that stimulus check and asked us not to show his face, but he is hoping that it comes soon. As thousands in stimulus checks are electronically deposited into personal accounts, there are some problems. This McDowell County man who works has not received his check.
I want the money that I deserve. I mean, my wife's out of work right now. I have a child. I really need that money.
He filled in his name in the stimulus portal.
We looked at the IRS website yesterday and we noticed that the checking account number was a weird number.
The number tied to Republic Bank. Republic, the bank that tax preparation company Tax 2000 in Marion uses. They prepare the man's taxes and issue rapid refund checks during tax season.
And then when we called them yesterday, they said that they checked their account too and realized that there was a massive amount of money in it.
Sherry Atkins, who runs the office, spoke off camera and shared the account is Republic's.
You know, after you did our taxes, our information should have been wiped clean.
Republic, though, now handling issues. Texting customers, we have extremely high call volume, but your check for the full amount is being printed and mailed to you at no cost.
The stimulus payments are being given out by the IRS as quickly as they possibly can.
Sherry Floyd, a 25-plus year certified Marion tax preparer, explained additional issues.
If you got one of those cards or you got a check with one of those quick refunds, the IRS has accidentally put the money into those accounts.
Floyd says for those people, exercise patience.
Some of the banks are issuing the checks to the clients and some of the banks are sending the money back to the IRS. The only thing they can do is wait.
Sherry says if you get Social Security, don't do anything. The government will have your information and be able to send the check on that information that they have from that. For those who do not file any income or don't get income, you will have to file a short form for a tax return in order to get your stimulus check. And if you are still waiting for a check and think that your money has gone into one of these banks, just give it a week. The banks are working to get it rectified, and they are hoping to get those checks out soon.
Today, the funds for federal small business loans ran out. In 2 weeks, officials say the federal government gave out nearly $350 billion through its Paycheck Protection Program. Officials with North Carolina's Small Business Administration say their phones have been ringing off the hook all day since the announcement.
But if you look at North Carolina alone, we have over 900,000 small businesses here in the state, employing over 1.7 million people. So we knew that if the potential demand was there, and that's why we're looking to Congress to hopefully continue to support these programs.
SBA officials say $5.9 billion were given out through the PPP to 24,000 companies in North Carolina. Those who have already applied for the economic injury disaster loans could still get their loans and the advance with the limited funds that are left.
A special meeting to discuss the future of Buncombe County.
We greatly appreciate everything that people in the community have done to be so responsive to that strategy of stay home, stay safe.
Commissioners focus now on shifting the mindset to what happens here next.
We've got to move through this so that we can reopen businesses, we can reopen our houses of worship and our schools, but we have to do it in a way that is as safe as possible and doesn't undo the progress we've made in terms of slowing down and reducing the spread of COVID-19.
Chairman Brownie Newman presented the commission this resolution today. Its purpose? To support the expansion of community testing and contact tracing for COVID-19. It passed 4-3.
We understand how serious this is, but when and how do we reopen? And what this really is about is us putting in motion the next phase of our response, which begins by trying to tackle really difficult supply chain issues.
Something Henderson County commissioners are also considering.
The commissioners are very clear that things need to be done with haste, but not in the haste that would sacrifice the public health, safety, and welfare.
County Manager Steve Wyatt says Henderson County formed an economy recovery task force this week. The group's charged with putting together a plan to help the county move forward. Commissioners also sent a letter to the governor requesting local governments be granted authority to decide when to reopen local economies.
We're going to try to bring all of those forces to the table and work out the best common sense plan we can to preserve the public health and also to get our economy roaring again like it was just a few months ago.